Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. Recently I've been playing quite a lot of Blitz Bowl, and one of the big issues with Blitz Bowl, and indeed Blood Bowl, is it can be a little bit fiddly to use the balls. The balls have little pegs on them, and the idea is those pegs fit into holes in the bases of the miniatures. It's a nice idea, but during a game it can be a little bit awkward, especially if you have fat fingers like me, or you are using a team that has quite large miniatures, like the dwarf team, where the miniatures tend to overhang the holes and you don't have a lot of room to maneuver the balls into place. So what I'm going to do in this video, I am going to magnetize all of my bases and all of my balls so that it's a little bit easier to use them and it will speed up gameplay. Here you can see I've removed the miniature from the base and you can see the hole, and that hole is about 2mm wide, and I'm going to put a magnet in there, but I'm also going to put magnets in the bases of all of the balls, and we're going to deal with the balls first. In Blitz Bowl and Blood Bowl there are two types of balls. There are the loose balls that don't have pegs for when a ball scatters onto the pitch, and then you have the ones with the pegs which go into the bases of the miniatures. I'm only going to magnetize the ones with pegs because I don't really see a need to magnetize the other kind. So the first thing to do is to remove the peg from the bottom of the ball. I'm going to use my side cutters for that, and when I've removed the peg you will see there is a stress mark which indicates where the peg was, and we're going to use that stress mark to indicate where we need to drill with our pin vise. If you want to, you can use a small drill first to make a pilot hole, but I'm just using a 3mm drill here and drilling straight into the bottom of the miniature. And the idea here is I want to make a hole that is 3mm wide and 1mm deep, making sure that I don't drill through the miniature and out the other side, taking it a little bit at a time. And when it's done, we have a hole like that, and we're going to put a 3x1 magnet in there, and I'm going to use the Colour Forge Hobby Supplies magnets, which was sent to me by Warhub. These are strong magnets that are 3mm wide, and they come in a pack of 50. 50 magnets will do you maybe 6 or 7 Blitz Bowl teams and the balls, or 2 full-size Blood Bowl teams. And a special note on neodymium magnets or rare earth magnets, they're very small but they're very strong for their size. If you swallowed a bunch of these they would connect up inside you and cause all kinds of problems, so be really careful when you're using these. Do not use them around pets or children, and make sure when you're finished with them you put them away safely. That being said, let's put this magnet in the bottom of our ball. I'm going to use some super glue here, just a dot of that, and then I'm going to carefully position the magnet into the hole and push it flat. And it's important to match up the polarity of all of the magnets you use in all of your balls. You want all of the magnets pulling in the same direction. You don't want some of the balls to attract to the bases of your miniatures and others to fly off. You can check you've got the polarity right by pushing 2 of the balls together, and if they repel each other then the magnets are the right way round. With that done, we are going to put a magnet in the base of the miniature as well. You could use a 2mm magnet if you wanted to, but I'm going to make this hole wider so that I can use one of the 3mm magnets from Colour Forge. So again I'm using the pin vise with the same drill bit to widen that hole out. You don't need to drill all the way through, you just need to drill far enough down so you can fit the 1mm deep magnet into the hole. And there we have it with the hole drilled out. We are now ready to insert the magnet, and to make sure we get the magnet the right way around and it is going to attract the balls rather than push them away, we are first going to place the magnet onto the magnet that's already been put onto the ball. We're then going to put a drop of super glue into the hole on the base, and then we are going to get our ball with the second magnet already attached to it. We're going to push that into the hole, and then we're going to slide the ball sideways, and that will leave the other magnet behind. And we now know that we have those magnets the right way round and they will attract each other. And that finishes that really. We just need to wait for that glue to dry, and when it's dry you will see the ball will easily cling to the magnet, and you can quickly check the polarity of all your balls and you can see both of those balls have attached to the magnet successfully, and that is that. You just need to do the same thing for all of the other bases, for all of your other miniatures and any other balls you want to use in your game. It doesn't take very long at all, and I do think it can speed up play. You don't have to spend as much time plugging the balls into those little holes. And it's also worth noting that when the ball scatters onto the pitch you are supposed to use the other balls that we haven't magnetized, but if you want to use these balls that do have magnets in, it can actually work out a little bit better because your miniatures will pick up the balls for you, just like this. But that's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider pressing the like button. If you've really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.